It is my pleasure to introduce Jay Lubanski, who you all know through the articles we posted, and Jay is going to go through your questions in a way that where they fit together in packages. So Jay, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Happy to have a chance to interact with you a little bit about something that's very dear to my heart after living and working in Thailand for 19 years. The issue of migrant workers and citizenship for people without citizenship status in Thailand. So I appreciated your questions. There were a lot of good questions. They all were good, and what I found when I was going through them is that some of them had common themes. So instead of going through one by one and looking at questions, I grouped them according to themes of topics that people had. So I thought a good way to start would be, some people were trying to relate this to what's happening in the U.S. with the migrant workers situation. And I thought that's a good way to start because it can get people to have a better framework about how to understand these issues. So people asked, are there any similarities with the migrant workers situation here in the U.S.? And actually there are. There's quite a few. So just to highlight those, in both cases, these migrant workers are necessary for the economies to function. They are doing work that is necessary for the economies, and without them, there's some fear that the economies would collapse. They're doing work that the people of the United States and of Thailand would not do, because it's dirty work, it's dangerous work. And people won't do it for the wages they're getting. They are scapegoats in both cases. They're used as political tools. The government can point to the problems of having these people in their countries. And there's the idea that at local levels, there is a lot of understanding for these migrant workers and people without citizenship in Thailand. Just like in the U.S., you'll find in communities that people actually do understand why these people are here and what they're trying to do. Whereas on the national level, there isn't that understanding. So in those senses, the situations are quite similar between what's happening here with Mexican workers and what's happening in Thailand with the workers from Burma, Laos, and Cambodia. Sorry, one more point which is similar is the language barrier, of course. The people coming from Burma, Laos, and Cambodia do not speak Thai. It is a distinct language, like the Spanish of the Mexican workers.